about mean, median, mode, and range. So please prepare for the lesson. You need a notebook, pen, homework handles from last lesson. Okay, so please, hopefully you got these ones ready. Now you had to either use a dice or just write 5 different numbers and answer these questions, and also this one. Now some people send me some homework, thank you very much, and some people did not. So I really do hope everyone is doing homework. It's very important now you guys are in grade 6 that you're completing all of your work. Now for this lesson you will need 3 sheets, so hopefully you printed them out. If not, you can use a notebook to write these questions. During this lesson we will look at this question and also we will do a quiz. So you will be able to do most of your homework this lesson, okay? And I will also show you some videos. Now there's also a website that you can access if your parents let you to practice mean and median online, okay? So if they let you, just ask them, you can use that. I will show you towards the end of the lesson how to use this. All right, so let's check the homework from last time. Now, I had 5 dice, so I just rolled 5 different numbers, and this is what I got. I got 4, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Now, to get mean, you have to add all these numbers and divide it by the amount of numbers you have. So I got 12 divided by 5, 2.4. Now, mode. Mode is the number that repeats itself the most. So I had 2 2's, so 2 is the mode. Range. Subtract the smallest from largest. So 4 minus 1, 3. Find the middle number. So I had to range these from smallest to biggest. So there was 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. And the middle number was 2. Now I didn't do all of these, so the next one is just 4 numbers. So you can make up numbers yourself. Alright, this one I sent to some people on WeChat, the ones that send me the pictures of their homework for them to check. The rest of you guys, I'm not sure, hopefully you completed this, but this is the answer for the other sheet. So please check and make sure you got the right answers for all of these. If you need to pause this lesson, please do. Now I will just carry on. Okay, so we'll just go over these vocabulary terms. So mean, the mean is the average or norm. Add up all the values to find a total and then divide the total of total number of values you added together. So for example, I add all of these, get 30, and then divide it by 6 because there are 6 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get 5. Mode. The mode is the most frequent value. Count how many of each value appears. The mode is the value that appears the most. So you can see if you arrange it from smallest to biggest, you can see that we have 2 modes. We have 3 3's and 3 9's. So 3 and 9, we have 2 modes. Median. The median is the middle number. So put the numbers in order from the smallest to largest. And then the median is the one in the middle. So it's 6 in this case. Range. The range is the difference between the lowest and the highest value. So find the highest and lowest values. So the highest one is 8, the lowest is 2, and 8 minus 2 is 6. Now we're going to look at the song about mean, median, and mode. So I added a couple of videos here just for you guys to listen and to, if you want to sing along, you can. So here is the song.
Range, mean, median, and mode are confusing, so I have been told. But if I may be so bold, they're not confusing when you know. The range is the difference between the greatest number and the least. The average of numbers is the mean. The mode's the one most often seen. The median's the middle one. And now our song is almost done. So if you want...
Alright, so the song is over. That was only a very short song, but we will have another video. So, as I said last lesson, we're going to look at some mean, median, mode, and range in real life. So maths is very important, guys. We use it every day. When we go shopping, we get our change. We measure um, heights. We look at our age. Everything's to do with numbers. And mean, median, mode, and range can be used in real life. Now, for example, we can think about the height of different people in our class. Or in this case, we have 6 people here. Now, finding the median. So the median is the number in the middle. So for example, we could line everyone up and get the shortest person and the tallest person in the class. And then find the middle person, and that's going to be the median, or the sort of the middle number, the middle height. Now it's a little bit similar to the average, okay? So the answers we would get would be kind of similar, but not the same. So in this case, is 165 centimeters. Now, let's try different questions for the same picture. So open your notebook and see if you can find the mean. Okay, I'll give you some time and then we will check the answers. So you need to find the mean, mode, and range. So look at these numbers and quickly open your notebook and we will check the answer. So I'll give you a little bit of time and then if you need more time, please pause this lesson. Now, let's check. So, mean, what we need to do is we add all the different heights and we divide it by the number of heights. So we have six people here. So we get that the mean is 163. So as you can see, the 163 and 165 are pretty close. Okay, so similar numbers. Now mode is 180. So there's 2 people here that have the same height. And the range is the difference between the highest person and the shortest person in the class, for example. So there's 40 centimeters difference between someone who's very tall and someone who's a bit shorter. Okay, so we can talk more about it in real life. When I come back to school, we can perhaps try some activities like that. Now, another one is about jobs, construction jobs, okay, for example, or any type of jobs. So open your notebook and see if we can answer these questions as well. Now look at this diagram. It shows you the bar graph. Now you can see there's 5 different types of construction jobs and they all pay different. Now you can see that the elevator installers, repairers are earning quite a lot of money, or definitely more than plumbers. So all of these 5 jobs, different types of jobs for construction, are shown here. Now, what you need to think about is what is the average wage in construction jobs? So all of these jobs. And then what is the difference range between the highest paid job and the lowest paid job? So these are the 2 questions I want you to think about. And then we will check the answers. So look at these. There are 5 sums or 5 different wages or salaries. And I want you to see if you can answer. So first of all, you need to find the mean. And then you find the range. Now, if you need more time, please pause this. So let's check the average. How do we find the average wage? So we add all of the numbers together and then divide it by 5 and we get 61,606. Okay, now this is the average wage in construction jobs, but you can also get the highest paid job, which is 79,480. Now the range between the jobs is, so the difference between the highest paid job and the lowest. How much would you miss out on if you don't sort of apply for the highest paying job? It's 26,890. So as you can see, we can use mean and range and median in real life to calculate, what type of job you would like, to see what would you like to choose and make the better decisions. Okay. Now, next one. So this question is in your homework handout. So I will just get out of this one and I will show you again where it is. So if you go to this one, you can see here, this is the question I'm going to go through now and give you some clues. So you can answer this now during this lesson. So there are 3 questions here and I will talk to you about it. So please open this. Now, if you don't have this, you can just use your notebook to answer the questions. So let's go back. All right, so these are the 3 questions. What is the average or mean score Tonia scored in all 5 games? So we find Tonia, she's the girl at the top. So everyone played 5 games, and Tonia scored. First game she scored 12, second game she scored 4, third game she scored 8 and 17 and 10. Now the question is, what is the average or mean score Tonia scored in all 5 games? So you can think about this question. Then the next one, which player has the highest average or mean score for all games? So you can look at all of these 8 people, and figure out who do you think scored the best. Okay, so look at all the numbers and then see if you can see it. And the last one, who is the worst player and why? So who do you think is the worst player and what does that mean? So think about this one, and I will give you some clues for the first question. So the first one should be easy, guys. What we need to do is add Tonia's points for each match and then divide it by 5. I'm not going to give you the answer. I want you to work it out yourselves in your homework sheet. Now the next question. Which player has the highest average or mean score for all games? So find the score. So basically you really need to have a look at all of these people and see which one do you think played really well in all games. So maybe it's not Susan or Stephanie. Maybe someone scored very well nearly each game. So have a look and decide, okay? Now I would look between maybe Ellen, Hope, Bella, one of those maybe, Jasmine. So I want you to decide which one do you think. And the next question was the worst player. So the worst player, that means, I think I've actually given away the answer here, the next one, but I want you to think about the third question more. Who is the worst player and why? So obviously, if you don't score a lot, it's not that you're a bad player. It's just that in this case, who didn't score as well. Doesn't mean you're a bad player. Maybe you are in defense, defending and not scoring. But have a look at these people and which one do you think didn't score as many points. Okay, and these are the questions. Now there is another song, and if you want you can sing along. There's a little bit more about mean, mode, median, and range. So this is a catchy song, a little bit more for you to learn. Oh. Why it doesn't play? Let's see if it will play.
Today I learned mean, median, mode, and range. Now I'm going to get A's. Median, middle, mode is most. Range is the difference of the high and low. The mean is just another way of averaging. I'm gonna get A's. The first thing you do when you get that number set, you order least the greatest before you forget. It'll make do in your mouth so easy. To find the mean, the first thing that must be done is you add up all the numbers and calculate the sum and divide it by its quantity. Yes, I'll solve it, I'll solve it, I'll solve it 'cause I can. Today I learned mean, median, mode, and range. Now I'm going to get A's. Median, middle, mode is most. Range is the difference of the high and low. The mean is just another way of averaging. I'm gonna get A's. It's really easy to find the median of mode. One's the middle number and the other appears the most. There really isn't too much math to do, unless there's an even amount in the set. You average the middle numbers and then you finally get an answer that will be your median. Subtract the low from the high and you'll have the range. They I learn mean, median, mode, and range. Now I'm going to get A's. Median, middle, mode is most. Range is the difference of the high and low. The mean is just another way of averaging. I'm gonna get A's.
All right. So hopefully everyone's gonna get A's. So we will see if we're gonna do a test when I come back or not. I'm not sure. Now, next one. So you need to find the quiz part in your homework, and we're gonna look at the quiz now. So you can get most of your homework done this lesson, guys, if you're paying attention. So we're gonna look at the quiz. Now the quiz should be moved, the blue part should be moved down a little bit. So I'll just get out of it and show it to you just one more time. So this is the quiz part. Okay, you need to find it in your homework sheet. There are 10 questions, and I'm gonna go through it with you now, and I'll give you some time to think about it. Okay, so are you ready? So first question. Now, Sean took 7 maths tests and got scores of 78, 81, 81, 84, 63, 72, and 77. Now, this name was already in the question, so sorry, Sean. There are 2 Seans in 2 different classes, so we're not really talking too much about you, just looking at the test scores, okay? So this is just random test scores that one of his students scored. Now, what was his mode score? Okay, so which score happened most times? So is it 63? Now, I don't think it's this low. No, definitely not. Is it 78? Nope. So that means the answer is 81, and you can see it here. 81, 81. So 81 is the answer here. All right, so you can write that in your sheet. Now, question 2. Question 2, what is the mean average of these numbers? So I'll give you some time to think. What is the mean average of these numbers? So you need to add these numbers up and write divided by 6, and you get the mean. Okay, hopefully you're all working on it. Now let's check the answer. Is it 11? It is 11. So that was question 2. Question 3. The mean average of the 3 numbers is 6. 2 of the numbers are 5 and 7. What is the third number? So we already have the average is 6. So when you add these 2 numbers and another number we don't know, we get 6. Now I will get you some time to think about it. You can try 3 different options. So you can try and add 5, 7, and 6 divided by 3. Do you get 6? You can try and add 7 plus 7 plus 5, or 8 plus 5 plus 7. So is it 8? Nope. Is it 7? Nope. So the answer for question 3 is 6. Now, question 4. The temperature in degrees Celsius over 4 days in August was 28, 32, 34, 26. This is something similar as it is now in Australia. So at the moment in Australia, let's check what the temperature is, or where I am. It's 29, guys, 29. This is very hot today. So what is the mean temperature? You need to add all of the 4 numbers and divide it by 4. So is it 40? Nope, not that hot. Is it 35? Nope. So the answer for question 4 is 30. Question 5. What is the mode of these numbers? So the number that repeats itself the most. Now, is it 40? Yes, so question 5 was 40. Question 6. 6 children are measured in height. Their heights are 140, 156, 134, 142, 140, 144. What is the range? Okay, so the range is the difference between the highest number and the lowest number. I'll give you time to think. So I am just gonna choose any number. Is it 26? Yes. Next question. What is the median of these numbers? So the median needs to be the number in the middle. What you need to do first is arrange these. So I would have to move this one 3 to the front, then 3.1, 3.2, 3.5, 3.6. So which number would end up in the middle? At the moment we have 3, but it's not 3. So let's see. No. And it's not this one. So guess what? The median is going to be 3.2. All right, next question. The cost of 5 different chocolate bars is 35 cents, 62 cents, 43 cents, 54, and 22. What is the median? Again, we need to arrange from smallest, 22, 35, 43, 54, 62. Which one is the median? So it's definitely not going to be 43. Is it 43? Yes, 43. That's in the middle. That was already in the middle. Next one. What is the range of this group of numbers? What is the range? So let me just double check which question are we on now. What is the range? So, sorry guys, let's just check. So question, I think it's question 9. Okay. So what is the range of this group of numbers? So you need to find the biggest number and the lowest number and take it away. So is it 35? Nope. Is it 31? Nope. So the range is 28. Now, what is the median of these numbers? Again, we have to arrange them from smallest to highest. So smallest would be 2. When we arrange them all, we get, let's see. Is it 8? Nope. Is it 5? Nope. So the median is 6. All right. So this was our quiz. So hopefully you completed it here, guys, in your homework sheet. Now, the next thing that I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you this game. Okay, so if your parents let you, you can also try it at home. Now, I'll show you a little bit and then we will do something else too. So let's look at, we just need to quickly copy this. And I will open this game and we have a look at it. Okay, so this is the game. Now, line up the buildings from shortest to tallest. Drag the median sign onto the building with a median height and click done. So let's have a look. We have different types of heights here. So we can use it in real life as well, as I said. All of this is very interesting. So what do you think is the shortest building? So if you look at all of the heights, I think that I'm gonna just try this. I think this one is the shortest. Now the tallest, now these two are the same height, so we can move them at the back. Now you need to arrange these, okay? From smallest, all right? Can try this together. All right, from smallest to largest. Now we take this one and we find median, so the number in the middle, and then we press done. Yes, the median height is 160 meters. You lined up the buildings from shortest to tallest and placed the median sign on the middle building. Now try to find the mode height of the same group of buildings. Now the next one is mode. Drag each building into the right section to make a tally chart. Drag the mode sign next to a mode height and click done. So what we do is now we take these buildings and we drag them to the right height. Okay, so this one of them is here. So we basically find the right ones for each of them. Okay, here it is. So you can try this at home as well. Now we have two of these. One here, one here, one here. Now mode. Mode is the one that appears the most. And then let's check. Yes, the mode height is 180 meters. You made a tally chart. Okay, so now I didn't do this one yet. So I'm gonna leave this now, and you can try this game at home if your parents let you do it. Okay, so this one is the one you can try and do at home. Now, there is one more question I wanted to do with you. So, let's look at one more example, guys, before we finish this lesson and look at the homework questions. So, open your notebook and find mean, mode, median, and range. Now, this is one more question that we can use in real life. So, shoe size. So, all of these people have different size shoes, okay? Now let's see what is the mean, mode, median, and range of all of this, okay? So try this one. I'll give you a little bit of time. All right, see if you can answer this question in your notebooks. And I will also try very quickly. Now, I don't know how you are going with this question, but I think that if I'm gonna add it here, so mean, and I'm gonna do it live with you here. We add all of the sizes, so 6 plus 6, so on and so on, and we get total, and then we divide it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the answer that I got here is 7.4. I'm not sure if this is something you got as well. I hope that I added it not too quickly. Now, mode. Number that repeats itself the most. So we can see that it's 6. Median. Number in the middle. So, as you can see, it's 7. And range. Range, the difference from the highest, which is 10, the lowest, which is 6. So it should be 4. Now hopefully you guys got this all right. I'm just gonna double check. It's gonna double check the mean. I think I'm right. So something the mean or average shoe size is 7.4. Alright, so this is this one. Now very quickly we're gonna look at this one. So your homework sheets are here. Hopefully you completed most of it. Now this sheet is a little bit more different, maybe a little bit harder. So this is about basketball games. There are 3 teams: Jaguars, Wolves, and Lions. There are 3 questions for you to think about. Now, if there's not enough space to write, you can write underneath. So suppose you want to join one of the three basketball teams. You want to join the one that is going to do the best so far. If you rank each team by their mean scores, which team would you join? So have a look at Jaguars, and they played 5 games. Then have a look at Wolves, they played 5 games, and Lions. So if you were going to join the team, which one do you think scored the best in each game? So you need to find the averages and decide which team would you join. Now, question 2, instead of using mean scores, you use the median score for each team to make your decision. So median is the number in the middle. Yeah, so if you use median, which one would you choose? And the last one, pretend you are the coach of the Lions and you were being interviewed about your team for the local newspaper. Would it be better for you to report your mean score or your median score? So as you remember, mean and the median scores are very close. Okay, so you need to check the Lions average score, add all the 5 numbers, divide by 5, or you arrange it and get the median, get the middle number. Okay guys, so I think we are done. So this is, if your parents let you, please ask them about this one, and please take pictures of your homework and send it to me. And we are done for today, and I'll talk to you in the next lesson. Goodbye.